He was fat, he was plump with our blood, and so I was like, I can't just let him be free.
We're Amanda and Jace, and to catch you up, in 2020 we said goodbye to our Toronto apartment and joined the van life community. Even though I wouldn't describe either of us as couch potatoes, it might change after this episode with a very revolutionary addition that has really upped the bar for comfort in our tiny home. Can't wait to have you hang out on our couch. We've got the room.
Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
So Ontario is reopening and everyone's super excited about going back to the patios. This is what we're excited for.
Let's go put it inside. Let's see if it fits. I mean, it should. Whoa! We measured it. Oh, like a glove. Okay. Wonderful. So, how tall do we want it?
You're yay high.
Do we want it just above the wheel wells? What's the measurement? So I think based off of how tall the bed is, that we should aim for 19 and a half-ish, so that we don't have like a really tall back. An average seat height is what? Like 18 inches?
I think so.
So I think we could push it a little bit and do about like 19 and a half. That's what we have in our SketchUp drawing, is 19 and a half. Let me go measure some seats. Don't say this. What are the chances? This is the exact height that we need. I'm so excited.
I'm gonna pop up the piano in the van. Alright, let's see your perfect bench.
Wow. Park your rear right there. Take a seat. Let me know how it feels.
I think it's like...
It's like, yeah. Okay, so now we just need to make some measurements of taking into account the thickness of the cushions and stuff, and because that doesn't have much cushion to it, so like we'll have to make our measurements shorter than 19 and a half if we want it to.
So this is exactly 19 and a half to the top?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll have to account for some of our cushion shrinkage when you sit on it. A happy medium. We'll try and figure it out. Okay, so we can cut the height pieces now. We put this whole bench together and now it doesn't fit. Well, it fits, it just doesn't fit in one piece, which we suspected, yeah, we suspected might have been the case, but we went for it anyways.
bench is back, all assembled.
Alrighty, so since you last saw this, we've just added some actual tops to the benches. We had put a piece of plywood earlier. I don't even know if we have any footage of that, but we put some random pieces of plywood on top of it because we were excited to sit on it. But now we're actually making the lids, and we also put this piece back here that will block off the garage to the front entrance area. So these benches are easy because they just open whoop, this way, and so they don't really interact or interfere with anything. But because of the contours of the van, these lids actually can't go right up against the wall because then it gets narrower at the top. So what we've had to do is cut them, and we'll just have this one strip here, but which is fine because underneath this is just the framing anyways. But that'll just finish it up so it's all even, and then we'll have the lid here pull up. We're doing this in two pieces. One, because we wanted to use some scrap pieces and so we don't have large enough pieces to do the whole thing, but also under this big section will be the water tank, and so we'll be able to have that, and then we might section off this little piece just to put like other storage stuff. So instead of having to lift up like one big lid the whole time, we'll have two. Is sunbathing. So we've cut the bottoms for the benches, and now we're just finishing it with like the front facing sheathing all around them. So I don't know what to say about it.
This is how I feel about it.
It's boring.
As soon as I see it, the risk of being seen is the idiot around.
Like butter. Actually, looks really good. So now we'll put the lid back on and make sure that it fits nicely in here.
It's so satisfying when we actually cut something, right?
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Honestly, it's just like a really, really hot day today too, so we're a mess, yeah. It takes so much energy just to go pick up a pencil. And we seem to keep forgetting pencils every time we come inside.
Who's it? It's your turn.
We don't need one right now, right? Actually though, I can't believe we didn't bring another pencil in. We just talked about it. It's muggy. Okay, so I must admit, I thought this was a better idea. I saw this little guy, and he was not little, he was fat. He was plump with our blood, and so I was like, I can't just let him be free. So I disturbed him, and we don't want to squish the bugs on the wall because I don't want to stain it with blood. So I just made him go like this, and I've just been like swatting at them so I can squish them on the ground. But I swatted him, and he was so plump that when he hit the wall, like of his own accord, he burst. And so now I'm wondering whose blood stain that is. But it's not showing up on camera, but very bright red. Good evening. We are doing some midweek finishing touches on the van. We are prepping to have it ready for a bit of an adventure this weekend. We've got Nelson out here working too. He's doing some trim for the inside of the house, and so I'm caught between two projects. I really want to help do their house, but I want to work on my tiny house. It's a hard life. I just want to do it all. We've just got a few things that need to be adjusted so we can have nice flush lines in there. You would think with everything being square that we wouldn't run into these issues, but
Nothing's square.
yeah, you think
Not
it's
even
square.
the squares are square.
You think it'd be square, but we're not there. It's okay. It's just a tad off. It's a muggy one.
Just a little bit hot.
But we're sitting here enjoying the fruits of our labor on our very hard couch.
Very large couch, if I must add, as well. So much room for activities.
It's gonna be so comfy when we finally have everything done in here. So much room for people to sit. Obviously gonna host some pretty rad parties in here.
Obviously.
Yeah. This does not feel good for someone who just bruised their tailbone.
Just a little bit firm on your touche.
I don't know if I'm gonna sit here all weekend. But I don't know. Actually, wait here.
Where are you going?
I have an idea.
Where are you going?
I have an idea.
Hello.
This is gonna be great. I called in reinforcements. It's my keys.
Gotta get Allie your cameo in the episode, hi?
I could get used to this. Oh, Allie, you're not invited back.
Oh yeah.
You're dropping our clothes already.
Well, it did drop on the ground.
Yeah. These are actually the couch cushions from our couch from our apartment. So even though this side is a little bit wider, we've essentially recreated the size of our couch. These aren't going to be the actual cushions that we use, but I think this will be fun for this weekend at least while we don't have any cushions. Even though these aren't the color or the exact size of the cushions we'll actually go with, it gives a bit of an illusion of what it will look like when we have this looking like a home.
And then we'll be able to have guests like Kiwis here all the time.
We'll have to put a definition in for kiwis. What does kiwis mean? It means Allie.
Wait a second, take it slow.
We have everything packed.
Next time we see you guys, we'll be on the road.